Hello there. Let me tell you a story. It's not a fairy tale, but a true story about a power we all have. A power that can change everything. First, I want you to picture your life right now. Think about the money you make. Are you happy with it? Do you dream of a nice car, a beautiful home? Do you imagine being the most successful person in your family? Now ask yourself, what are you doing to make that happen? Are you working hard every day for it? Or are you just hoping things will get better on their own? Let me ask you something else. If you got sick tomorrow, do you have enough savings to get by? Or is your money just enough for food, the internet, and rent? Do you want to travel? To see the world and not worry about money? I know what you might be thinking. Where is this going? Well, this is a story about how to become successful, and it starts with a book. This book has changed millions of lives, and I truly believe it can change yours too. The book is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Now, this isn't just a book about getting rich. It's a book about building a successful mind. It's about changing how you think, how you act, and believing you deserve a better life. So, let's begin with the first chapter. The Power of Thought. The author says that everything you see around you, every object, every achievement started as a single thought. Every successful person you look up to, from billionaires to leaders, started with a dream. Success begins in your mind. He tells a story about a man named Edwin C. Barnes. Barnes had a huge dream, to work with the great inventor, Thomas Edison. But Barnes had a problem.
He had no money.
He had no connections. All he had was a burning desire. He could see himself working with Edison. He believed it so strongly he made it his mission, and guess what? He did it. He made it happen. This story shows us that our thoughts shape our reality. If you believe something strongly enough and you work for it, you can achieve it. So how does this work for you? It's simple. The first step is to decide what you truly want. Be specific. Don't just say, I want to be rich. Say, I want to earn $100,000 in the next year by starting my own business. Write it down. Picture it in your mind every day. Feel it. But thinking alone isn't enough. You need a burning desire, a want that is so strong it keeps you up at night, a fire that pushes you to keep going no matter how hard it gets. Imagine you want to start a business. You don't have the money or the experience, but you have that desire. If you stay focused on that dream, you will find a way, just like Barnes did. Now let's talk about faith. Faith is simply believing you can achieve your desire. This isn't blind hope. It's a deep belief that you are capable and that you deserve success. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. Let's say you're struggling to learn a new skill. You feel frustrated. But if you have faith, if you tell yourself, I can do this, you will find the strength to keep going. This chapter teaches us a simple truth. Thoughts are real things. Your life today is the result of your past thoughts. So if you want a better future, start thinking better thoughts. Dream big. Think about the life you want. Once you master your thinking, the right actions will follow and success will find you. So I want you to ask yourself, what are you thinking about all day? Are your thoughts leading you toward success, or are they holding you back? Now, having a dream and desire is great, but it's like having a car with no engine. To move, you need action. In his book, Hill says successful people take their desires and turn them into clear step-by-step plans. The secret word is definiteness. You need to be absolutely clear about what you want and how you'll get it. A dream without a plan is just a wish, but a dream with a plan has direction. So how do you make a plan? It's not as hard as you think. Start with small steps, but start today. Don't wait. The longer you wait, the further your dream drifts away. Imagine you want to speak better English. Don't just say, I want to be fluent. Make it specific. In 3 months, I want to have a 5-minute conversation with a native speaker. Now you have a target. Your plan might be to practice for 15 minutes a day. You don't need to know everything to start. You just need to start. Think of it like driving at night. You can't see the whole road, but as you move forward, your headlights show you the way. The next big lesson is persistence. This is why most people fail. They give up too soon. Success doesn't happen overnight. It takes hard work and a belief that you will succeed even when it's tough. Think of Thomas Edison. He tried over 1,000 times to invent the light bulb. When asked about his failures, he said, I have not failed. I've just found 1,000 ways that won't work. That's the mindset you need. Failure is not the end. It's a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. Another powerful tool is auto-suggestion. This is a fancy word for feeding your mind positive thoughts. If you keep telling yourself, I can't do this, your mind will believe it. But if you tell yourself, I am capable, I will reach my goals, your mind will believe that and your actions will follow. Start today. Write down your goals and read them out loud every day, as if you've already achieved them. I am becoming fluent in English. I am confident when I speak. And it doesn't stop there. What do you visualize in your success? Close your eyes and picture yourself achieving your goal. If you want a new house, imagine walking through it. Feel the pride and joy. When you make it real in your mind, it becomes easier to make it real in your life. Hill also talks about the power of a mastermind, surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage you. You can't succeed alone. Find people who believe in your vision. So are you ready to take that first step? Remember, success is a journey. It's not about the destination. It's about becoming the person who can achieve it. Persistence, action, faith, desire. These are your building blocks. Trust the process, keep moving forward, and never stop believing in yourself. Success is within your reach. You just have to take that first step. You've heard about faith and belief, but now let's talk about the place where your dreams are born. Imagination. Imagination is the force that can launch you from where you are to where you want to be. Napoleon Hill calls it the workshop of your mind. Think about it. The phone you're holding, the car you drive, the house you live in, they all started as a simple idea in someone's mind. Before anything becomes real, it must first be imagined. Your mind is like a magnet. It attracts what you think about most. If you focus on fear, you attract fear. But if you focus on success, you attract success. Your imagination can create your future if you dare to dream big enough. This isn't just daydreaming. It's a tool used by the world's most successful people. So how do you use it? First, create a clear mental picture of what you want. Close your eyes. See your dream life. Feel the excitement. Hear the sounds. The more real you can make it in your mind, the harder your mind will work to make it real. But be specific. Don't just imagine being successful. What does that look like for you? A house by the beach? A business that helps people? The clearer your picture, the stronger your belief. Now you must believe in this vision with all your heart. Faith is the fuel. It turns your vision into action, and action is the final step. Imagination alone won't build your dream. You must take consistent, deliberate steps toward it. Every great success story involves taking risks and facing challenges. Here's a simple exercise. Write down your vision. Don't just think it, ink it. Describe your life in 5 years. What are you doing? What have you achieved? The more you focus on these goals, the more they will come to life. Remember, the road to success is never straight. You will face obstacles, but your imagination will help you see past them. It will keep you going when things seem impossible. Every setback is a chance to come back stronger. Your thoughts are powerful. When you mix imagination with action, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Knowing your goals and having a vision is crucial. But what makes successful people different is specialized knowledge. This isn't about being a know-it-all. It's about becoming an expert in the one area that will help you reach your goal. Think about it. Albert Einstein was a genius in physics. Steve Jobs was a master of design. They focused their knowledge. So what is specialized knowledge? It's deep practical knowledge about your specific goal, whether it's business, health, or anything else. How do you get it? 1. Read books. Learn from experts in your field. Take online courses. There are so many free resources available. Find a mentor. Learn from someone who has already done what you want to do. Learn by doing. Start a small project. Get hands-on experience. Stay curious. Always ask questions. Why does this matter? Because knowledge is power. People who master a skill can solve bigger problems, build successful businesses, and make a bigger impact. Think of Warren Buffett. He became one of the richest men in the world by becoming an expert in investing. He spent decades learning, but remember, knowledge without action is useless. Use what you learn to take calculated risks and solve problems. And don't forget, you can share your knowledge. Teaching others helps you learn too. You don't have to become an expert overnight. Just start. Focus on one area, learn everything you can, and apply it. Mastery takes time, but every step brings you closer to your goal. We've talked about faith, imagination, and knowledge, But there is one final ingredient, and without it, everything else is just a dream. That ingredient is persistence. Persistence is the force that keeps you moving when things get tough. It's the difference between success and failure. Successful people don't quit when they face a setback. They push through. They keep going. How do you stay persistent? You need a strong why. Why do you want to succeed? Why do you want a better life? When your why is powerful, it becomes your fuel. It gets you out of bed on hard days. Persistence isn't about working hard only when it's easy. It's about working hard when it's hard. It's about showing up day after day even when you don't see results. Think of building muscle. You don't get strong after one workout. It takes consistent effort. Success is the same and everyone fails. Failure is not the end. It's a lesson. What matters is how you react. Do you give up? Or do you learn and try again? Every challenge is an opportunity in disguise. It's a chance to learn, to grow, and to get stronger. As we come to the end of our story, let's remember what we've learned. You have everything you need to succeed inside you right now. The key is to take action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. You are in control of your destiny. No one else. The power to create the life you want is in your hands. There will be times when you doubt yourself, times when you want to quit. But remember, the only way you truly fail is if you give up. Your dreams are not just dreams. They are goals waiting for you to achieve them. The road won't be straight. There will be bumps. But every challenge is a lesson, making you stronger and smarter. The secret is simple. Never stop. Every small step you take is a step closer to the life you imagine. Every moment of hard work will pay off. That life you want, that feeling of pride and joy, it's a possibility waiting for you. The choice is yours. You can keep hoping or you can start doing. You have the power to change your life. It all starts with one decision, to take action and to keep going. So I challenge you. Today, take that first step. Push beyond your comfort zone. Trust that you have what it takes. Your future begins right now. Don't wait for tomorrow. You know it's possible. You know you can do it. So go on. Go make your dreams happen.